Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. So, I kind of want to keep this episode short and sweet and to the point. What I want to do for this episode is just show you a couple of different styles under the equestrian flag of Ralph Lauren. Now, the equestrian apparel, the equestrian attire is probably, arguably, the longest running attire that there is, because even though he started out with ties, the polo shirt is the most iconic piece, and it's a knit polo shirt with the polo player pony on the left breast. So that's the start of the equestrian look. Now, it has evolved over the 50 plus years into sport coats, bags, pants, jeans, shorts, t-shirts, sweaters, cardigans, hats, you name it, shoes, sneakers. So the equestrian, the polo player logo and the equestrian inspired attire is by far one of the most recognizable pieces in the Ralph Lauren brand. If somebody sees the pony, their first thought is, that must be Ralph Lauren that he's wearing. That must be polo that he's wearing. If you do see two grown men on one pony, then that's USPA, and that's not something we need to discuss ever. That being said, what I want to do today is just show you a couple of different ways to style equestrian pieces. So what we're not doing is we're not talking about putting ensembles together to go to a horse racing event, the Kentucky Derby, the Victory Cup Polo Tournament, the Queen's Cup Steeplechase. We're not talking about putting together ensembles to go to those particular events in the traditional sense. We're just talking about, how do I style these all over polo player pants? How do I style this polo sweatshirt with a big giant pony on it, or whatever the case may be? So we're going to go through a couple of different styles today. We'll start off with what I'm wearing, which I have on the driver, or more so rider's cap, because it's a trapper. It's actually a trapper's cap, but you know, this is something that you may catch one of the more English inspired horse riders, equestrian enthusiasts wearing when riding on a horse. So we'll start there. I have on my polo Ralph Lauren ascot. It has a horse head in the middle of it, very stylish. Striped button-up shirt. Then I have on a navy blue chino vest, waistcoat, and then I have on the navy blue match play sports coat. So this is one of the most popular of the three colors that I have seen that they carry in the match play sports coat. The navy has the match play embroidered insignia here, and then it came with the buttons. So I had to have the sleeves extended. I had to have them taken out. It was a little short. This is a surgeon's coat. These buttons are functional. So I just had her add a green button. Once she extended it, had her add a green button, so that, because I usually wear my lapel flipped to show off the Kelly green here. Now this button has since faded to more of a lime green, so I may need to get my buttons redone. But yeah, I just did that for, some added coordination. Today I just threw on a pair of jeans. This is one of the more comfortable looks that I used to wear when working at the Ralph Lauren factory store, and we were subjected to having to wear majority navy all day, every day. So this is one of the more comfortable looks, one of the more go-to looks that I would go to. You could wear, I have a pair of match play slippers I'll show you with one of the later ensembles, but those are the slippers, the collar slippers that I usually wear with this when I put this jacket on. If I don't wear the cognac equestrian boots that you've seen in previous episodes, if I don't go full on equestrian regalia and put those on, then I usually put on my match play riding slippers. I'll show you those in a minute. Like I said, in a pair of jeans, and then I wanted to show you guys a great come up piece for me. I'm not going to mention his name. He asked me not to have his name mentioned because he doesn't want every single collector in America calling him trying to get pieces. But a buddy of mine that works out in California at the RRL store, they were doing a small purge and he thought of me. So I got me a RRL saddlebag, man, and I couldn't be happier. I haven't had a saddlebag. I had a saddlebag maybe about, over 20 years ago. Cousin bought me a saddlebag. I saw it was Dwayne Wade on A Different World. He had a saddlebag, and I saw it and wanted it and mentioned it in passing, and a cousin bought it for me for Christmas. I don't know what happened to that saddlebag, but I've wanted one now for a couple of years, so I would have settled for any brand, but to be able to actually have a RRL one that's hand tooled like this, full leather, man, I really feel blessed with this. And this is a piece that you will see often because I'm going to use it quite often. Anyway, let's get into another ensemble. The next ensemble is going to be majority purple label. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. All right, for this next ensemble, I brought out the purple label hoodie. It was online from last year. White hoodie, so it's kind of limited if you follow. It's kind of limited if you follow the rules, which is you're really not supposed to break white out until springtime. Well, this is a 100% cotton hoodie, and you're not going to wear this very long in the spring before it's too hot to wear it. So, kind of have to play around with it. What I found was the easiest way to wear it in the fall or even in the winter was a trusty tweed blazer on top. But here, since we're transitioning, almost time to put the tweed blazers away, I just wanted to do a more transitional look. So we have the white purple label hoodie with the giant standing jockey here. The horse's body feels like horsehair. The pants feel like breeches. The boots almost feel like a suede. I mean, that's the detail that they take the time to put into certain purple label pieces. It's incredible. The purple label hoodie, standing jockey. I just picked out a nice, colorful but not too flashy button-down shirt. And purple label jeans. These are college green. They have the same standing jockey logo on the coin pocket. 34 slim fit. Great pair of jeans. And then what I would do, depending on the weather, socks or no socks, but I throw the brown standing jockey collarless velvet slippers on to complete the look. Now, I will say that I do like a tremendous amount of purple label that I see online. However, purple label is not my go-to. It's just, to me, like, I'm not in that tax bracket, so I don't want to fake it. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's just how I roll. I couldn't afford to wear purple label every day at this present time. That will change, God willing. But however, at this time, that's just not my economic status. But the quality of purple label is it speaks volumes. It stands the test of time. I've never seen a Purple Label piece that was flawed in any way. The craftsmanship of Purple Label is top shelf. It's just it's a high price point, and for me, I just can't afford it like that, and I'm not gonna act like I can afford it by, you know, buying used pieces or whatever. You know what I mean? That's just not my thing. I'd rather be more well-rounded, and I'd rather represent myself and who I am, which is I'm not rich yet. Anyway, if you did want to do a hat, you could throw on a driver, maybe not something too heavy of a fabric, maybe not a wool, maybe not a tweed. You have something a little lighter that you can coordinate. Otherwise, get your hair cut, get your hair braided, get your dreads tightened up, whatever you need to do, and rock out like that. All right, we're gonna do one more outfit on the rig, and then we're gonna call it a night, fellas and ladies. I don't want to forget the ladies. There are a few ladies that watch my vlog faithfully for style tips. I guess they're watching it to upgrade husbands or boyfriends or sons or dads. I don't know. I'm just grateful. So I didn't mean to leave y'all out. I said fellas, I also meant and ladies. But before we go to our final rig of the evening, I wanted to show y'all two of my favorite equestrian pieces. I'm just gonna drop this here for a second. This bad baby here, the giant polo player Turtleneck. It's Blue Label. He's reaching down with the polo mallet, about to strike the polo ball. It has a 3 on one of these sleeves. Also has tonal elbow patches. It has a 3 here. As you know, the 3 is the star player on any polo team. Traditionally, he wears the number 3. So that's why you see the number 3 most often in the Ralph Lauren brand. Turtleneck, like I said, which I'm a fan of. I had this once before, and it got lifted. Yeah, it got lifted. But I was able to retrieve another one a couple weeks ago, so I'm pretty ecstatic about that. One of my favorite pieces. I definitely like to throw this on under this particular blazer, and when I do that, then that's usually when I definitely break out the equestrian boots and the Jodhpur pants. But one of my favorite equestrian pieces. And then this other piece I really love. I haven't worn it in a couple of years because it's a size, I don't know, it's either 38 or 40. Either way, I'm a 34 waist now. So, but since I now have the best tailor in the entire business working for me and working in the same mall location that I work, I'm gonna take these to her probably this week. I think she could be able to handle the job. It's not gonna be an easy job because of the motif throughout the pants. So these came out several years ago. Unfortunately, they ended up in Marshalls. Kind of pissed me off because, you know, that means lottie-dottie and everybody gonna have them. But I don't care. It's a different way to wear stuff, so I don't worry about stuff like that too often. But I really love these chinos when they were available online several years ago, and I bought them sight unseen damn near, or whatever you want to call it. But just the different polo graphic designs throughout. It's a stencil. It's a stencil design. It's not screen print. It's not embroidery, but it's a stencil design. But it's just different polo, match play, and equestrian themed stencils all throughout these pants. So I'm definitely confident that with her skill set, she'll be able to take these in the waist, maybe even take them from a straight fit to a slim fit for me without me losing any of my design pattern. But that's a job I think I'm gonna get her on this week, because I'm ready to wear these again. Like I said, I haven't worn them in a couple of years. But let's get to that last rig and then we'll be out of here. Okay, so for our last rig of the evening, I broke out the fraternal twin of the Navy, which is the college green. Now the college green has Navy under the lapel. So I usually rock this one flipped up also. It's got the embroidered match play on the left pocket. I paired it with a white button-down shirt. I went with a purple label tie that has a match play motif on it. This is actually one of my favorite ties. I don't wear it that often just because of the brightness of the orange. You know, you just kind of got to be careful with a bright orange. But purple label polo mallets here, match play here, horse bit here, and then on the smaller part of the tie, it has another match play and more polo mallets. So depending on your height and size and girth here, if you own this tie, then this is definitely a way you would want to rock it, just so everybody can see, man, how stylish this tie really is. I did a pair of straight fit, all over embroidered polo player chinos. However, this particular pair is not just your traditional all over polo player logo all over the pants. This has the Oxford logo, which is the full colored polo player logo, and then it also has various match play logos. It also has an equestrian riding hat and cross mallets also sprinkled around. So it's a little different. It's a little more standoutish to me than the traditional all over polo player chinos. I like these a lot better. Now the belt. This is a match play belt that is white, predominantly white, with that college green trim on the top and the bottom. Now this isn't a typo. I actually do, when I wear this belt, I actually do wear it like this because the match play logos going all the way around is more important than the D-ring. So I don't have that at the center right by my crotch. I usually pull it over all the way over to my right as far as I can. Sometimes I'll even have it to where the D-ring is off to the side here. So all you see is match play when I wear this belt and my jacket is open or whatever the case may be. To finish this look off, you can do a driving cap. If you have an equestrian cap, great. I have two dad caps with match play with Oxford match play logos on the front. So I have a white one and a navy one. I could do that with either one of these jackets. The white one would look pretty good here. It'll definitely give you that old boy look, I would say. But you know, and it might be more comfortable for you, especially if we're talking about early spring. Footwear, like I told you earlier, the collarless velvet slippers with the match play on the vamp. So on the left shoe, it has one player with the polo ball here, which is pretty freaking cool. And then on the right vamp, it has three players. It looks like one opponent. Maybe, I don't know if these two guys, no, these two guys are together. I don't know what this guy's doing here, but in all it has 4 polo players on the shoe. 1 on the left vamp, 3 on the right. The ball is in control of the gentleman on the left vamp, and he looks like he's about to do some chucker on these cats here. But anyway, socks or no socks, this is the route I would go footwear wise. Again, like I said, you could do the equestrian boots. This is a better look. I usually try to, when I drink juice, I usually try to drink maybe healthier juices, but every now and then I just gotta have me a Minute Maid. How about this? I don't waste time dirtying up glasses. As y'all can see, I didn't drink right out of it. Blueberry lemonade is my favorite, but I drink any of them. So you don't have to cash out me. You can just send me a Minute Maid in the mail, and we'll be lifelong friends. But anyway, that's another episode in the books. I didn't show you a lot of different equestrian pieces. Some equestrian pieces that I've had over time, I don't have anymore. Two of my favorite pieces was the long sleeve cardigan that was the patchwork equestrian. It was brown based. There was also one that was olive based, but it was patchwork, and it had a double horse head, and then there was a version of it that was a vest. I had both pieces. Now I don't. It's cool, but you know, there are countless dozens and dozens other equestrian pieces. So get in the comment section and talk about some of your favorite Ralph Lauren equestrian pieces. Me personally, I did show you some of my favorite today. I'm a big fan of the chino blazers with the match play on it. I have two of the three colors that I know of. If there's a fourth or fifth color, please in the comment section let me know. I know of navy, I know of green, and I know of a white one. I don't have the white one yet, but sooner or later it'll fall into my possession. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell a friend. We here, and we hand tool too. Alright? Artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives. So don't be no hater. Have a good one.